In this video, I'll be showing you how to clean your PlayStation 4 as well as reducing the loud sound when you go to play your game. Give it a couple seconds. Watch how loud those fans get. Hasn't even made it to the lobby all the way. And the fans are turning on. We're going to go ahead and fix that issue. So what we're going to do here is go ahead and power the PlayStation off. Now we got it in the light. Look how much dust has accumulated in this PlayStation around the sides. I don't think this thing has ever been cleaned. With that being said, let's go ahead. All you do is grab this door. I'm going to try to do it with one hand. And you pull it towards the edge. And it snaps off. Wow. Alright, so let's get our tools over here so we can get down in it. And here goes the fun part right here. So now that we've got that off, let's go ahead and remove this hard drive screw. So you can use a little small flathead or Phillip and just remove this screw right here. Once removing that screw, you're going to slide the hard drive outward like this. Pull it on out. Set it to the side. Perfect, perfect. You're doing a great job, by the way, too. You that's watching this video, clean your own system. Great job to you. All right, now that we got that cleaned out, turn it around to the back here. All right, so let's go ahead and remove these stickers here. Behind these two stickers are screws, and they're a special type of tool that you use. But as you can see, I'm bootlegging it. I'm pretty much using a small flathead screwdriver. That's right, I'm bootlegging it. So let's go ahead and remove these screws. There goes one. Wow. And the bottom one here, let's remove that one. And there goes two. Wow. Hey, great job with that, yo. All right, so right here on the side of the PlayStation, as you can tell, you just slide your small flathead in there and take a card or some kind of wedgie and wedgie it down the sides. So once you wedge it down the side, you'll hear the clip start to snap loose. Oh, look at all that dust. So we'll pull up on it slow, work your way around the other side if it's still connected with the card, slide it. So let's flip it over here. Oh man, so I got that side off. Let's go ahead and take this side off as well. Oh, look at that, pop right off. Sometimes if it's stuck, just go ahead and wedge it around. That's all it takes. Take that part off there. All right. So now flip it over here. Let's go ahead and clean some of this. Look at all of that dust. Wow. So I got a little small can of air here. I ordered from Amazon for a little bit of nothing. I believe it was like $6, $4, something like that. I will drop the link down below. So feel free to get your discount and your great air from Amazon. So let me finish cleaning this side right here. Wow, it's going to run so much better after this. I can't believe it was still even running. Really? All of this dust. Normally with a PC, being that I'm a computer IT technician, as you guys can tell from the channel and the work that I do, normally when a laptop gets cluttered like this with dust, it just starts to shut off, all the way off. And this was probably coming to that point, but glad I got to it, finally got the time to clean it, so got all of that off of that side. Let's flip it over here. Here goes our fan. This is the most important part. Now be careful with the fan. You don't want to go all crazy with it, spinning your fan around and pressing down on it. I'm not even pressing on it. I just hold my finger there so it won't even spin. No pressure. And just, turn it slowly while pressing that air up in there. Get any dust, loose ends out of it. Turn it a little bit that way. There we go. Yeah, I just don't want to have this issue when I close it and didn't even clean the fan, but I clean the sides. That would be crazy, right? You put it all back together and it's still getting hot and the fan's coming on super loud. But yeah, so there's 2 steps to this. I'm doing the step 1 process of just cleaning the dust from around it to see whether that take care of my fan loud noise. There's another part too on the processor itself where you can put some more thermopaste, but we're not going to do the thermopaste one because this is one of the most issues and one of the ones has been related with fixing this issue. So go ahead and clean the rest of this dust off here. All right, work my way around. Anywhere you see the dust, just go ahead and just clean it anyway. Okay. So now let's go ahead and flip it over here so we can get to the fan itself. So here we go on this side. As you can see, there's a chrome plate here, which takes a Phillips screwdriver, but me once again using my small flathead. Let's go ahead and take these off. And the one right there in the middle is a Phillips, so I'm still using the flathead. So let's take this screw off here as well. There we go. Remove. Lift the plate up slowly because the screws, I didn't even take the screws out. I just, once I got all my smaller screws out, I just lift on the panel itself and it slid right off the top with the screws still attached in it, you know, just to keep up with the screws. So pull it out like that, set it to the side here. Now gently, this is the power pack, gently wiggle it up slow. Be careful not to snatch because on the end right here to the left, there's some cords that's connecting it. So just lay it down like this kind of, you know, and then look at this fan. This is your core where all of your air and stuff is being sent out of. So I'm going to clean up in here. Make sure those vents are clean. We don't want to have to go back in it a second time if we can avoid it. So now I've got those vents cleaned out. And once again, I'm wiping my fan, not putting any pressure on the top, just wiping it. I've already pressured air in there, sending it out of the vents. All right, wipe my top off a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and set this pack back down in slowly here. Same way that I've removed it. Okay, grab my little panel here, put this back like I took it loose, slide my screws back down, screw them back down, make sure they're screwed. And if you still, and while doing this process, you see any loose, if you see any loose dust, go ahead and just remove it. Because if not, if it's still stuck to the sides, when you power that PlayStation on, it's going to suck up the dust that you've pretty much already blown out of it. So as you can see here on the, when snapping it back together, you just slide the front down slowly like this. Once you slide the front in, it just slides back down into place. Once we got that, I see I got a piece of dust there that I missed, but hey, we're going to find out in a minute. So let's put the top back on here. Got my bottom on. This was an easy fix, and I've seen someone else's YouTube. That's what gave me the idea. And plus, I've fixed the PlayStation 3 before, as well as the 2 with the same issue. All right, go ahead and hit that power button. Let's test this bad baby out. All right. No fan so far, but let's go to the game. Power it on. Sign in. Yep. Still haven't came on yet. Hit the game. This is when the fans usually pop on for me. But so far, it's so good. And that also reminds me to thank you guys for the previous love on the other videos, the comments, the likes. I just want to say hit that subscribe button and hope to see you again.